This is Lee with 82 Gaming, and I've got another video over the Battle of White Plains. Okay, there we go. Let's get a little closer here. I can actually slide down. And so, Twilight of the New York campaign, October the 28th through the 31st, 1776. And the designer, Mark S. Miklos. GMT Games, copyright 2022. And it's part of the Battles of the American Revolution series, volume 10. Okay, just real quick, we got sponsors, Coca-Cola. Have a Coke and a smile. Go check out what's new at coca-cola.com. And then we have Crest, help stop cavities before they start. It's ADA approved. And you can find out more information at crest.com. It's a Procter & Gamble's product. All right. Just pull back now. Okay, I had an abrupt stoppage of the last video due to memory space on my phone. And, oh, I had a little bit of a jolt there. And so we were in the process of the British moving. And so, as you can see with these units here, I turned them as so, like that, to recognize who had moved. And so we had started at the top of this map, which is going to be east. Okay, and we've been moving west, and we got to right here. And now we have these Hessians that would need to be moved, and these units that are over here by Chatterton Hill. Okay, so plus we've got this couple of units trying to move into Terrytown, transitional box. So we'll take a look at that when we get there. Okay, let's start right over here with these Hessians, and let's see what they're going to do. They're going to push right down this road going toward Terrytown. So I'm going to start actually with this one that's here actually at the Terrytown traditional box. So let's see here on the exclusive rules. Let's see what talks about Terrytown and movement. All right. Reinforcements, tactical, special rules. Okay, card usage, combat card exceptions, Patriot militia consideration, scorched earth. It didn't do that. It didn't do the scorched earth. Now, where does it talk about Terrytown? Let's see here. Well, Terrytown control, that's not what we want to look at. We want to look at the movement and everything. No, we want to talk about the movement between combat card exceptions. Okay, here we go. It's under 4.3. Okay. So now we want to turn our attention here. Okay, enter Tarrytown transition box. Units may only enter Tarrytown by first passing through the Tarrytown transition box. Units that begin their movement phase in either hex 1419 or 1415 enter the transition box. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So he's got to stop, okay, right there. Okay, so he goes to there and he stops, so we turn him. He can't go any further. So that means it's going to be slow going to get into Tarrytown. Because we've already got a 4 there. That guy's a 4 too. So, these guys can move down there and jump in there. The only other way is to cross over to this other side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and they've got to stop. The leader can move on, and he will. So those guys stop. Now we go up here toward these other Hessians, this rifle one. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can get there. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and he'll stop right there and let this artillery piece, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I miscounted there. Go to right there. And then we have this unit here. He's actually going to move on and let these British guys move over here and take these guys out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is where he goes. This one here, okay. So 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. He just goes to there. This unit, 1, 2, 3. He goes to there. This one here is going to go 1, 2, 3. This unit here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to go to there. Okay, so now we move to the British units. This guy here, he can move out of his zone. So, and that's, let's see, he can even move into another zone of control. You talk about movement. It's so dark. Where am I here? Okay. Yeah, this is actually rule number 8.32 in the game rules. You know, it begins in an enemy Zoc may move directly into another enemy Zoc. So, okay. Cost of +1 MP to enter or exit an enemy rifle unit Zoc. Okay. All right, so he can move, which he needs to move because he's under too much pressure here. So he's going to move right there. The deal here is my map. I'm gonna push it back together here. And now we're gonna move up to these other units here. Turn him sideways. Let's deal with this map. It's so big, it won't fit on a card table. So I got 2 card tables, and one's up, one's down. Okay, so let's see. We've got this these artillery pieces. This one here is going to move up 1, 2, and that's the naval one. This guy just goes 1, 2. This howitzer, He's going to go. What's he going to go? One. Let's see. Guess he can move up to attack. 1, 2. You're going to go right there. Where's my tweezers? Okay, now we've got Hal and Leslie here. And these dragoons down here can't see. I'll just tilt this back a little bit. Maybe you can see them. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we want to take this Chatterton Hill. This guy here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So he can go right there. This unit here is going to go 1, 2, 3. He stops right there. This is a steep, severe slope. So let's see here. This unit here is going to go 1, 2. Let's see, well, he could just go 1, 2, 3, and then go 4. This unit do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. What we've got is we've got this, that's an orchard. Okay, an orchard. Infantry is just 1 hex. Okay. Oh, they're on that trail. Or lane. Okay, as long as they're staying on that lane, then they don't cost them 1. So that would be, okay, 1, 2, but he's still got to go up this slope. But I don't know, according to the slope would be just like the ford there. Well, it has no effect, but the slope does. And a severe slope costs 3. It's prohibited by artillery, and it costs 3 per infantry. So, okay. And then Hal with this artillery piece. 1, 2. I could actually go 1, 2, 3. Like that. These two guys. 1, 2. 3, 4. This guy, 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy, and that's, what is this? That's the Lightwoods stream. Let's see, the Bronx River. Secondary Bronx River. Primary, secondary is going to cost them more. It's going to cost a +2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's slide down a little bit here. Okay, so Leslie with the 15th foot, okay, are going to go 1, 2. 3-4. I'm going to go up against this guy right there. That's who we want to go against. So he's a 4. This guy could join him for a 6. 1, 2, like that. And then these light dragoons could come into the picture and attack also. So we've got all of that going on. Okay. So that's all of the British movement phase. Okay. And I'm actually going here and turning all these guys. It makes it easier to read everything. But I want to be able to know who moved. You don't move them twice. You got so many pieces. So we gotta had that guy's loss. Four. That's 8. We got a lot more than that. We got 9 here. An SP loss I didn't take care of. It will take me a few seconds here to turn all these guys. Okay, so now we're ready for, we don't have any rallies to do. So now we're ready for defensive artillery fire. And let's see what we've got. Okay, not anything there, but we do have something here. Turn these guys like that so I know they go back. Okay. Okay, so what I did here, all up and down the line, just show where the cannons are, so it makes it easier to then fire and identify who's firing and so forth. Okay, so our first, we've got this unit here. And this unit here, those 2 units are going to fire. What do we got here? Okay, they're going to fire at the top unit. So, right there. So that's 2. See, that's 2, 3, range of 1. That's 6. Target. Okay, 6. Okay, I rolled a 7. So that's a hit. Okay, against non-artillery, I got a 7. That's going to be a hit. Okay. Step loss. Okay, so he's going to take a hit. Okay. All right. Now, the other units in that stack. Those two guys. They've both got to make morale checks. And so, morale's normal. Okay, so they get a +1. First guy, he passed. No, he didn't pass. So he's got to retreat out of that hex. So he was here. He's got to go there. This guy here. They both retreat. Okay, so that's all of that one. Okay, so we can put these units back where they belong. Now this guy and this guy are both going to fire onto this guy. So that's 2. And these light infantry. So that's 6 plus. I've got to get a 7. 7. I got a 4, so that's a miss. Okay. So that one's over. Let's see, these guys go on top of that one. Oops. I have one here, right here. Okay, we'll move it down here. Let's see what we got. Okay, this unit here and this unit are going to fire at this guy. So it'll be this guy and this howitzer. Going to fire right there. Okay, and it's going to be 1, 2, it's going to be 3 hexes away. So that means it's going to be 2 and 3, it's probably going to be 8. Yeah. And he's not light, is he? No. Oh, we got a 9. That's a hit. Okay. Oh, we got another 9. Okay, that could be that could actually be a leader casualty, but we don't have a leader there. So this guy just flips. And 2 more losses there. And he drops there. So that was successful. Okay, and then here we're going to have this unit and this unit. Both of these are going to fire right there at that one. 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's 2. Yeah, 2 against what? 2. So 8. And these artillery. So 7. Oh, we got a 6 we missed. Okay. I think that was the last one. I don't have any more artillery down here. I don't have any artillery. Okay, so that's all of the defensive artillery fire. Now we're going to go to the rifle fire. We're going to have some of that. Simultaneous rifle fire. So we got any rifles over here. Nope. See what we got here. Thought we had some rifle guys in here somewhere. But I guess no. Okay, well, maybe we don't have any rifle fire going on. No. No rifle fire. Okay. Okay, so now we would go to close combat. So we're started at the top, work our way down, or start on the east side. Okay. All right, so we'll start with okay, here, this guy's going to have to tag both of these. This guy's going to have to go here. This guy here, and here. This guy is going to have to go here, here. This guy's going here. This guy here, this guy here. You didn't see all of that, but okay, you get the gist. Okay, so let's start up here at the top. Let's see. All right, so he's up against 7. He's going up against these 2 guys, these 3 guys. So we get our little chart thing here. And we've got odds table. Okay, so we've got 5. It's going to be 1 to 2. Okay. Lead unit will be this guy. Lead unit will be this guy. So we've got a +2 there. Morale-wise, not all of them are militia. I don't get a bonus there. Okay, tactic-wise. Okay, the attacker, he can't retreat. Not now. Okay, withdraw not plausible, so that means he's going to have to roll right here. They don't have a leader. He doesn't have a leader. Nobody's got a leader, so he's got to roll the 6th thing here. And he rolls a 2. That's a skirmish. Okay. These guys have to do the same thing, except they can withdraw. So they can roll on number 1, which is an 8. They get a 5. Attack an echelon. Okay, so we got attack an echelon. Verse. Damn fast. It's a -1.
You need the vacuum down here.
So we got a +1. 6 becomes a 7. Okay. 6 becomes a 7 on a 1 or 2. R and R. Retreat. And he can't retreat. So he's going to be captured. Okay, so it's the lead unit has to retreat. This guy retreats here, and these two guys are both going to roll a -1 on their morale. Plus they have a -1 on their counter. So it's a -2. I got a 0, so he's got to retreat. So he retreats. This guy's got to decide what he's going to do. 6 -2 is 4. He has to retreat. If he can. And I don't think he can. 4. Nope. Over here, what do we got? 4. Nope. So this one here is captured. All right. Now this guy, he gets captured because he can't retreat. Changes SP loss to 15. Okay, and then that artillery piece, what is he going to do? He's got a +2. That's 6. He would have to retreat, but he can because he can go to right here. Those guys. Okay. So next we've got this guy who's only a 2 up against these guys. And they're attacking these guys here. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they're militia. And this guy is Black Watch. Okay. So that's 2. It's going to be, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's going to be 1 to 3. 2 against 5. Yeah, 1 to 3. Okay. And lead units -1. Okay. Because he's fighting all militia force, it's a +1. So, oh, also another -1 because he's attacking over that field work. Okay, tactic wise, that guy can retreat, and those guys can retreat. So they're both going to be rolling on the number 2 chart. 6. Okay, the defender rolls a 6, which becomes attack on echelon. British player rolls a 1, which is skirmish. So we look at our matrix. Okay, skirmish versus echelon is a +1. So now we're at -1. And the attack, we roll a 3, -1 is a 2. 1 to 3. And that's a loss. The loss to the British. And that guy's already been flipped. Who's already on his flip side. So that's 3 more. Oops.
Did you have this light on?
Yep. So right here we're going to see probably that the British, okay, using the strength point loss chart up here, the British do not want to attack frontally this field works because it's just going to demoralize them. Okay, too many losses. So let's see what this is, field works is. So it's out only field work. There's a zone of control going out. No zone of control going in. So that probably what's going to happen here is the British are going to lose because they tried to attack frontally earthworks. So probably going to end the video here because which I guess they don't have to. They don't have to actually. Let's see if they have to attack. looks like yeah, it looks like the British made a mistake. Or actually, I made a mistake trying to go frontal. Going to cost too many casualties, and that's why Hal didn't do a frontal assault. Just wouldn't be able to break through. And so in the actual Battle of White Plains, Hal did, after the rain, a couple of days of rain stopped, he did push his troops forward to attack the breastworks, fieldworks. But when he got there, of course, Washington and his army had already left. So he was planning on attacking, but he tried to work the flanks, to turn the enemy. But you had Chatterton Hill down on the west side, and then you had all the trees and shrubs and so Washington's army is able to escape. I think that's what's going to happen here, because we're already at 20 on the strength point loss table, and we're going to lose. They're going to lose some more of these troops if we just continue with this onslaught of attacking the Wildworks. They're going to lose some troops, and when they do, that's going to drop that strength point table down to 23, which shows an American victory. So I think that's what's going to happen here. Let's see if I can. Okay, so yeah, decisive eliminator to capture 23 SPs of British player non-artillery combat units, excluding Loyalists and Tories. So yeah, we don't have any Loyalists and Tories. We got Hessians and regular British troops. So, yeah, I was a little too quick to really push. I should have worked the flanks first, especially Chatterton Hill. Then down here, and then cut them off from Terrytown, take Terrytown, and work up around behind them here, and work through here to make them fall back. And we're doing that with the Hessians, but we got slow going over here at Chatterton Hill. We still haven't taken it. So I guess those British troops, it doesn't say anything about zone of control or none of that. It just says if you're adjacent. the rules. Okay, so combat. Okay, 12.12, right here. Who must attack? Close combat is mandatory for all friendly combat units which are adjacent to enemy units. These include any units which retreated. This is exception. Rifle units are never required to attack. Who must be attacked? All enemy units which are adjacent to friendly units must be attacked. Of course, we got the diversion. Okay. So, with the diversion, during each close combat phase, the facing player may designate one stack of defending units as receiving a diversion. The attacker does not attack these defending units, but the attacker's units that create the diversion must attack some other enemy unit. All attacking units which are adjacent to the defending units receiving the diversion are penalized by having the odds in which they are involved shifted one column to the left. So, yeah, they're going to lose a lot of SPs. They're going to lose a lot of strength points here. And since we're doing this, we'll just go ahead and show you how brutal it is to, think, oh, well, I'm just going to send my troops in there and like a battering ram. And you can't do that with these colonial forces. They melt away too easily. They're like butter to a flame. You didn't get them too close, they just melt. Especially the militia. So, okay. So we just had the Black Watch. They weren't able to retreat, so they were, well, I guess they were eliminated. I think they lost, they flipped and then were captured. So I'll put them like that. It's the same, it's going to be the same. Okay. So, all right, so now we've got the 2nd Grenadier. They've got a +2. Okay, battalion. They've got a +2. I like that picture there, the emblem of the soldier standing with his rifle firing. Okay. So those Grenadiers, and they're attacking this force right there. Let me put the tweezers back out. So yeah, let's put this guy, he's going to be the top guy, lead unit. That's 3. Okay, so 3 and 2, that's 5 to 5. That's 1 to 1. So we got 1 to 1. We've got morale-wise, he's got a +2. This guy's got a 0. They both have a -1. So we don't get a morale over there, but that, I guess, that don't apply. So we got a +2 with that. -1 because he's attacking over the field works. And let's see if we got anything else. It's not getting anything. Oh, you do include the army morale level effect, and they both have a -1. Okay. The attacker's surrounded. He's not surrounded. Okay. So, tactic wise, Washington. Wait a minute here. We got Washington. George. He gets to add. He's a little bit different. Okay. So with Washington, I think, let's see, where's that chart at? Let's see the chart. Leadership. Here we go. Okay. Now, combat. Same hex, yes. Adjacent, no, unless the leader's hex is involved, okay. Leadership die roll modifier. Okay. So no, he didn't get to add his bonus. But he does have a leader. So that gives him more tactical options. While this guy doesn't. So we've got tactic options for the attacker. Yes, engage without leader, but withdrawal is plausible. So we're going to be rolling an 8. We get a 3, stand fast. Okay, so we got stand fast, and then we've got defense, engage with leader, enemy has no leader, flank not possible, actually flank is possible, withdrawal plausible. So we're going to be going with number 5 here. And that's a 10-sided dice. Rolled a 4. Skirmish. So we got stand fast and skirmish. So let's see what that does, matrix-wise. Stand fast, right here, and skirmish. That's a +1. So now we're at +2. So let's roll to see what happens. We get a 7 plus 2 becomes a 9. Oh. Okay. All right, we're at 1 to 1. So that's going to be a demoralized unit. Okay, 1 to 1. So demoralized. Or disruption, I call it demoralized, it's disruption. Okay, retreats the affected unit 3 hexes and places disruption marker. So, he's going back 3 hexes. 1. Well, let's see, he can go 1, 2, 3, I think. And he gets demoralized. Disrupted, sorry, disrupted. Okay. And this next guy, we actually got to do both of those units. So this is the first one we're going to do. Okay, that's the 10th Regiment, and he's militia. So he's going to have a -1 to start with. So he's got -1. And because he's militia, he gets a -2. He's not stacked. He's not stacked with anybody. Okay, that -1. But because Washington is there, he gets to add his bonus. And Washington got the split bonus for. What is that about? Let's talk about Washington there. He gets to add his bonus. That's over here in this rule book. Okay. Leadership die roll modifier, yes. Now, he's got a split. What's that split? He's got a 3-1 or 3/1 on dash. What is all that about? Leadership die roll modifier. It's a 3-1. What is that? Let's see here. Let's see if it talks about it. Should talk about that. Or, yeah, it does. Okay, with the leaders. During all morale checks and rally attempts. But it doesn't say what is the dash about? Does anybody know? See how Washington's got that dash? Just wondering what that's about. Okay, let's see what it says here. I don't know. I don't know what the dash is about that. But he's got a 3 there, which means that this guy is going to get a +3 to his die roll. So he's got a -1 for his own morale level. Okay, unit morale is -1. They get a -1 over here because the army morale is down. They've got a 7. That's -2. Plus he gets his militia, and a unit just retreated, lost. So that's -3. Washington adds his +3, so now he just has to get a 5 to stay where he's at. He gets a 2, so no, he doesn't, which means he has to retreat. Yeah, I apologize for. Sometimes it takes me a while because of haven't played this in a while. All right, so he just retreats 1 hex. This artillery piece now has to roll. He's got a 0, -1. Because of the army morale, but Washington adds 3, so now it's a +2, and he gets a 9, so he stays where he's at. Okay. But since he didn't retreat, I think they can advance. Let me see about that. I remember something about, okay, so advancing after combat. Okay, they'd have to be alone in their hex when the lead unit was determined. So, I don't think. I don't think. Let's see here. Retreat. Okay, where is it at? Where is it at? And it captured. Loss. Don't want to talk about momentum. Cards. They weren't. There it is. There we go. Okay, advance after combat, step 9, right here at 12.2. Okay, it says if the defender's hex becomes vacant, the attacker must advance with the lead unit if it didn't retreat. Other units who participate in it may advance up to the second limit, including units which had to take a morale check and pass it. Artillery units may never advance. But it wasn't vacated. Okay. The only way he could advance is if the artillery was there alone. Okay, so let's move to the next attack, which is going to be this guy, who now has Cornwall. He has Cornwallis behind him, and we've got these units right here. So we've got 5, okay, against, oops, shoot, these units. Oh, so that's 3 and 4, and that's, he's got a +2. Washington Lifeguards. I guess they work at the pool. And they've got Washington there behind them so that they can use their tactics. Okay, so we've got 5 against 4. That's going to be 1-to-1. Okay, lead units +2, +1, +2 is going to be a -1 to start. Okay, he's going again over field works. That's a -2. Okay, they both have a -1 in morale, so that evens out. I think that's about it. So now we go to tactics. And let's see what the tactics is going to be. See what the results are. Okay, so no flanking. Yeah. I don't think. What's this guy? He's got an open flank. So he does have an open flank. So the defenders engage with enemy enemy has a leader, flanking possible, withdrawal plausible. So we're at number 9 here, and we're going to be rolling an 8. Got a 3. Attack and echelon, and now the attacker has no flank attack. Enemy has leader, no flank, withdraw plausible. So he's going to be rolling at the 7, which is a 6-sided dice, and he got a 3. Attack and echelon. So we got attack and echelon by both parties. And on the matrix, we've got attack on echelon. Attack on echelon is even. So we just roll the dice and find out what happens. We got a 5 minus 2 becomes a 3. Ouch. I don't think that's going to be good. It's 1 to 1. Okay, 1 to 1. 3 is going to be attacker's going to have to retreat. So he can't go there, but he can go here. So that's where he goes. Okay. Now we move down here and with these guys, but we also have to move the British morale down 1 because they got a negative result in combat. Now see, that's the other thing. You know, when you're risking these attacks, this is what you run into. Okay, you better have a lot of firepower. You better be, you know, having pretty good odds. 1 to 1 odds is not favorable, you know. So this was a mistake. I should have it green here, red over here. Okay, so we got the 3rd Battalion of Light Infantry. Okay, they've got Spencer. Youch. Spencer. And we've got, let's see, that rifle unit better be put on the top. He's a +2. Okay, so what we got here is we've got 1. Okay, we got 2 and 3 more. So that's 6. We've got a total of 6, which we can have. Okay, plus we've got Spencer. All right, I'll put him right there though, for now. Okay, so over here we just have 3, see? That's 2, that's 1 to 2. Odd-wise, I mean, die roll modifiers, we got +1 against +2, so that's gonna be -1. He's attacking across the field work, that's -2. Morale's gonna be the same on the army morale, that didn't change. So that's all we've got. Tactic-wise, they don't have a leader. He doesn't have a leader. So, let's see here. I want to make sure I'm not leaving something out here. Okay. Now I don't know. I don't think he can retreat. Okay, he can't retreat. He can't retreat. He's locked in there. Okay, so withdrawal, not plausible. Engaged without an enemy. We're rolling a 6-sided dice. We got a 5. Attack and echelon. Okay, these guys have a leader. Okay, and they could flank, and they can withdraw. Enemy has no leader. Flank possible, withdrawal plausible. So we go to 5. We roll the 10-sided dice. We get an 8. Frontal assault. Ooh. See what the matrix says. Okay, attacker. Attack and echelon. We got a frontal. Let's see, frontal assault. That's just a 0. Okay, so we got a 0. So it's -2. 6 becomes a 4 with 1 to 2 odds. So 1 to 2, so we got a 4. and that's going to be a retreat. But he can't retreat, so he's captured. And there you go. That's the 3 that they needed to win. The American just won. Because this guy got, this unit here got captured. Okay, and if we look up here at the SP loss, they just needed 23 SPs. So 1, 2, 3. And here's the 23 SPs. Okay, we'll just move right over here and take a look. Okay, pull back. Scoot over some more. Either eliminated or captured, it doesn't matter. What's it like? I don't understand what's going on with my lighting. I don't know if it's this. Okay, so let's take a look here. We got 5 here. We've got this unit here, flip him over. He's 3, that's 8. This is 11. 11, that's 15. And 15, that's 19. Oops. I've got to have some more out here somewhere. 19. Maybe I've miscounted. Oh, yeah. This guy was been flipped, so that's 2 more, 21, and we probably gotta have another guy that's flipped here somewhere. No. So maybe we got to play on. Maybe I miscounted. Oh, there it is. It's this Hessian right here. Right there. There's the other 2. So right here we've got an American victory. So basically what would happen here is the British, because of the loss points, this would go back to here. So that's what we got. So we pull back. We're a little bit too bright here.